Hello, I'm Dunk Dinkle, and this is an interim SOTA. The state of Brave is strong, and the beacon provides. It's St. Patrick's Day, hence my get-up here. So we'll go over things. I'll start with Aquarius work. Aquarius is going unbelievably well. It's hard to fathom that we have over 40 systems in Aquarius now under our control. We're going to be improving that space over time with more structures and building up all the iHub upgrades. But right now, the key is moving there. We need you to move your stuff to Aquarius now. Many aren't used to moving. This is the longest Brave has been in one place, being in Catch. But in the past, we moved often and we packed light. So I know there's people who want to kind of stick it out and pretend like things aren't happening in Catch and Impasse, but they are. And we need you to focus on moving and getting up to battle speed in Aquarius to help make this our new home. It's simply amazing. Huge kudos to everyone that has helped this. It has truly been an effort of a lot of brave people to get into it. So we'll celebrate with the Horn of the Brave Interim. Only comes out for special occasions. And in honor of St. Patrick's Day, we will do a traditional slammer. Let's see how this works. I'm going to have to wash the dinner table. Whew. Not bad. Not bad. All right. Let's talk about Catch and Impasse. The truth is, we're losing stuff. And yes, it sucks. And I really can't spin that. We've been caught overextended, and we're paying the price in this war. You're seeing it on all sides. People are getting hit. Structures are being destroyed. Stuff is going uncontested simply because we can't win those fights sometimes. So there's a lot of things we could have done differently, but we're fresh out of time machines. There's going to be a lot of talk about what happens going forward, but it's just that, talk. The truth is in space and what's happening there. And right now we're losing a bunch of stuff in Catch and Impasse, and it's not fun, and it's a lot of loss and things that I wish wasn't happening, but it is. So I need people to focus on moving to our new home and getting into fleets. The thing I'll ask of you is don't go onto social media and start up with the "we didn't want that anyways" or "that didn't matter," because that's just not true, right? I would have liked a much different transition to Aquarius than we're getting right now. And it's Eve, it's war, it's what happens. And so please don't go on to Reddit and argue with people about things. Arguing on Reddit is like punching water in a swimming pool. It just does nothing. So let's focus on the game. Let's focus on our new home. We still have a lot of work to do in Catch and Impasse. There's things going on there, and there's going to be fleets and timers, so I need you to make sure you have combat readiness there. But we need our eyes forward on Aquarius. It's our new home. We're very strong there. We have a lot of systems there, and there's not a lot of opportunities for us there going on. The war itself is in this grind phase, which isn't the most exciting for some people. Other people, this is the best. Killing Imperium, Keepstars, and Sotios is pretty impressive. But I think for the next few weeks at least, we're going to be seeing a lot of the structure grinding in Delve that's going to go on. There's some key Keepstars that are going to come up that are in Aquarius. There's 3 remaining, at this point, 3 remaining Imperium Keepstars in Aquarius. I think those are going to be some big things. There may be some huge battles that go on. I need you to join those fleets when it's time to go bash these things. The Imperium is tricksy, and they will probably try some things. As I've said over and over, do not underestimate them or be overconfident that the opponent is not going to fight in this phase. As we're seeing in Catch and Impasse, they still have the power to reach out and hurt people. All right. St. Patrick's Day, I didn't have any great, amazing green things to eat, so I'm going to have this bite of Thin Mint. For those of you that are not of the American persuasion, Girl Scouts sell these Thin Mints, which are the best Girl Scout cookie they make. Chocolate and minty, very tasty. I enjoy them. But I forgot to bring a glass of water. Okay. So, here's what you can do as a member of Brave going forward, because there's been, some people feel a lack of clarity. I need you to get your non-PvP stuff moved. Well, we want industry up and running. We want your stuff safe. We want it with you in Aquarius. Our logistics folk in Brave Little Toaster and other systems are doing great work in getting things moved. We're going to be having more formal move fleets popping up. If you're concerned about things, move your stuff into the Keepstar systems, into the Keepstars. Those are going to be the things we want you to focus on. The importance of you not losing stuff is good. We have asset safety to capture some of your stuff, but that's really not a great way to plan on it. We want your stuff safely moved and put into our new home. I need you to join fleets. This is the number one thing you can do when they are pinged. Numbers are critical. There's been several occasions where if we just had more people, we would have won the fight. So I need you to join fleets when they get pinged. I know sometimes you'd rather just float around waiting for the lone roamer to come through, but these fleets, these strat-op fleets, these defense fleets are absolutely key to making an orderly transition into Aquarius. When you're in Aquarius, and I see a lot of people are there now when I look at comms and I'm in Aquarius and I'm looking at who's in spaceships, I need you raising ADMs while you're there. It's really important to us. It's going to make this whole move a lot simpler if our ADMs are higher. It allows us to do the iHub installs that are needed. And sometimes what I hear is a lot of bullshitting in comms while people are kind of waiting for the enemy to fly into our mouths and so we can eat them. So you can still bullshit in comms, but you can do that while raising ADMs. So spread the ADMs around. Don't just do it in one system. Don't consider one system your home. We need all of these systems that we have to have those ADMs starting to go up. Eventually, we're going to be really improving the infrastructure there, dropping Athenors for people to mine, more industry structures, more Fortizars and places for people to base out of. And we're going to have a plan for how we want the corps to be involved a little bit more actively in how Aquarius is managed going forward. But right now, I need you there, I need you ready to fight, and I need you raising those ADMs for us. So a lot of drama, and there's a lot of frustration, which I totally understand. I myself am frustrated over some of the things that have happened, but like I said, we're out of time machines. So what I want you to do is remember, it's a game. It's supposed to be enjoyable for you and a respite from real life. So I don't want you to stress over it. Everything can be rebuilt. Everything can be moved. For those who've been brave long enough, we have been through this kind of transition many times. This is one of the more smoother transitions we've had. But for some of you that have joined us in the last 3 years, this feels very different and very uncomfortable. And I get it, and I understand it. And you can talk to me, you can talk to other people who have been in Brave about your feelings about this. It's totally reasonable to be frustrated about this, but you'll get through it. And I don't want this game to stress you out. I need you to stay healthy, maintain your chill, and get that vaccine if you can. All right. That's the tough stuff. I'm sure there'll be a lot of tough discussions going on in Slack and in comms about what's going on, and that's okay. I don't want people shutting down those discussions, and I don't want them to feel that they can't talk about what's going on. But I do want to do a bunch of shout outs now to a bunch of people that have been doing some good work. Just a brief smattering of some of the people that have been doing amazing stuff. Shout out to Chilius. Again, I'm going to get these names a little wrong because people didn't choose simple names like Don't Dinkle. So Chilius donated an entire Tatara and the core to go along with it. That is awesome stuff, and we'll be putting that into use soon enough. I really appreciate that. If you have things you want to donate to Brave in Aquarius, feel free to contract to Brave Holdings. We'll be taking all your donations. Huge shout out to Rafe Makaka, who has been our Aquarius mastermind and really behind a huge amount of all the heavy lifting that's gone on of organizing these efforts to get all of these 40 plus systems in Aquarius under Brave command. We really owe him a debt. I'm so happy that he's with Brave right now. The FC team, the military team, has been doing amazing work. Shattered, Ezekiel, Keldrostro leading a bunch of fleets, just relentlessly driving both Stratops in Delve against the Imperium, defense fleets in Ketch, and a lot of defense fleets in Aquarius. So the military team's been doing a lot. I hope they don't burn out, but I appreciate all their effort they're putting in. On the FC team, we have some new members who are really doing great stuff. Celeste Etoy, who I'm probably saying it wrong, Questionable Authority, and Canis Zadi have all really stepped up the game. I'm so happy to have them a part of the FC team. They're really doing amazing work. I'm so glad to see these newer FCs coming along, leading fleets with confidence and poise. It's really heartening to see so many people growing into new roles and becoming leaders in Brave. So if you want to FC, now is the time. Wartime is the best time to learn how to be an FC and make your way up the ranks. We really could use more FCs. They're key to making things happen. Special shout out to Lord Lee with Rage. He is an absolute killing machine in Aquarius. He is the top Brave PvP pilot by hundreds of kills. He's out there just wiping the floor with people in Aquarius right now. It's really impressive if you go look at his kill board, all the stuff that he's doing out there. So kudos to him. It's truly impressive, that kind of commitment to PvP fights. I want another shout out to Incredible. So Incredible, our corp that has been literally in Aquarius since day one of this war when we first got access to it. They have been doing a tremendous amount of work in the first time we went into Aquarius. Even when we kind of pulled back a little to Ketch, they stayed in Aquarius. They've been dropping structures in Aquarius. It has been really impressive, the commitment they've had and the support that they've given the Alliance in getting things done in Aquarius. Very impressive. Incredible is Jalel Hakim, and his troll toasting initiative has been really great. Counter in Tosasing initiative and other people in Ketch and general space around us. It's really changed the dynamic a little bit, which is fantastic. He just thought it up and did it. I encourage more of you to think it up and do it. It would be awesome. Everyone who steps up and does special things like this, really appreciate it. And then the last thing I'll say is all of Brave. You are doing very well during this long, long war. This is a war that's going to go down in the EVE history books. And it's again, difficult to see and imagine that Brave is stronger in the number of people we have, in the amount of power we can project, and the kind of improvement in the way we operate. It feels very frustrating right now with the amount of structures and things that we're losing in Ketch and Impasse, and that's probably going to continue for a little bit. But I believe that in the end, we're going to come out stronger than we were going into this war. So the war has a long way to go, and we'll see how that wraps up. But all of you in Brave, I appreciate you sticking around for this war. It'd be easy to fuck off into high sec and just wait this war out. But we're seeing more and more people flock to our banner and become a part of Brave and make a difference once they get in Brave. So truly appreciate all of you, old members like me and new members that are just joining now. I appreciate you. So with that, I'll wrap this up. Stay classy, have fun, and be brave.